And here we go. Ball's back on the ground. Umpire puts that one back into the playing field. Here comes Gonzalito Pieres. Gonza Pieres flips it over here to Stuart Armstrong. Armstrong now with the play, working his way out in front. Stuart Armstrong unleashes a pass down here. He's got his number 2. That is Jimmy Seward. Seward can't quite make contact with that one, and it's going to be Juan Bellini to come through, steal this one away for Catamount. Jimmy Seward calls for a tail shot. Stewart tries to get it to him, but it's going to come up a little short. Picked off now by Grant Gansey and Nick Roldan with the pass. Gansey sends it out in front. Here he's got Scott Devin on the move here. Scott avoids the hook there. Scott keeping this ball moving forward. Having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Gets hooked out of the play. Now Stuart Armstrong sends this one over to the far sideboards where he's got Hildebrand. Jeff Hildebrand getting a little words of encouragement here from his teammate, saying hit it. Now it's going to be stolen out of there by Juan Bellini. First one to get turned on the ball is going to be Gonzalito Pieres jumping in, picking up the play. Gonzalito Pieres working his way down. We've got 2 minutes remaining here in Chucker number 4. And Nick Roldan trying to get back on this ball, but it's going to be Seward now. Jimmy Seward picks up the play. Seward. Now Roldan. 1 minute, 40 seconds. And here we go. Gonzalito Pieres sends this one down over here, trying to get back on this ball. It's going to be left there, now stolen out of there by Nick Roldan. Roldan trying to keep this one alive. Now it's going to be backed out of there, sent over to the goal mouth. Where's this ball going to end up? And picked it up here. Jimmy Seward gets the final touch and puts it on the board. So Jimmy Seward will get credit for that one and put another point on the board. We've got 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go as we make our way back to center field. And here we are at center field. There is 50 seconds on the clock, 50 seconds left to play. Nick Roldan picks it up out of the bowling. Roldan looking around, checking his surroundings. Nick Roldan almost losing the handle, but able to recover. Now that's going to be stolen out of there by Stuart Armstrong. Here comes the warning horn. We got less than 30 seconds to play out. Jimmy Seward out in front here. Seward checks over his shoulder. He's got Juan Bellini coming down the line. Jimmy Seward can't get back to that one, and it's going to be Nick Roldan to steal that one dangerously close to the goal mouth. Roldan gets a hold of that one, gets it turned back, facing the right direction now with a pass up here looking for Grant Gansey. Gansey now working his way down the field. It's going to be stolen out of there now once again by Tonkawa. That was Stuart Armstrong. Now Gonzalito Pieres with the play. And there is the double horn. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got, folks, for Chucker number 4. We will be right back here with more action after the break. And we'll start things off here in Chucker number 5 with a bowling from the center to the boards. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at McLaren River Ranch, field number 1 here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Ute Challenge Final. Chucker number 5, off and working. Grant Gansey out of the bowling. Gansey overrides, leaves that one behind, but it's stolen out of there by Nick Roldan. Roldan with the play, working his way down the field. Roldan having a little trouble with that bouncing ball. It's going to be left behind here. Little bit of a collision out there. Everyone still stays in the saddle, but the whistle has blown. A little bit of danger factor out there. Let's see what our umpire decides to do with this one. Right away violation, blocking. Penalty number 5 going in favor of Tonkawa. Here comes Stuart Armstrong with the play. Stuart puts it back into play. Stewart, bad luck there. Miscues, leaves it behind, but he's able to recover. Nicely done there on a handy pony here for Stuart Armstrong. Now he's got Gonzalito Piedes coming in, picking up the play here. Gonza looks downfield, checks his surroundings. He's going to unleash a pass down, looking to get a hold of one of his teammates, but Nick Roldan got a hold of it momentarily. But Jimmy Seward gets back in on the action. Now Stewart sends a shot back here. He's got Gonzalito Piedes dropping in on the line, picking it up. Gonzalito Piedes going to escort this ball right between the uprights. Putting another point on the board here, and we've got a 1-goal game here back on the board. 6-5 now the score. Tonkawa, they trail by just 1 goal. Coming up with the ball out of the bowling is going to be Nick Roldan momentarily. Leaves it behind. Whistle sounds. Clock stops. We've got 4 minutes, 37 seconds. 4:37 on the clock. Spot hit is going to be the call, or is the result of that whistle. The blocking call. Four minutes, 37 seconds. 4:37 on the clock. Penalty number 5 here, going in favor of Juan Bellini to do the honors and bring this ball back into the playing surface. Bellini looking around. He's got Nick Roldan coming in behind. And Gonzalito Piedes tries to come in there and be sneaky. But the whistle sounds, stopping the action once again. A little bit of discussion going on out there on the field. Once the decision is made, I will let you guys know. Offsetting penalties is the call. So we're going to have a bowling here. The original foul, and then I believe on the appeal. So those penalties are going to offset each other. We're going to have a bowling here. And here we go. Ball's back on the ground. Nick Roldan gets a hold of it out of the bowling. Crushes a pass downfield. Out in front here, he's got Scott Devin. Scott Devin comes through. Gets a little over the line there. And we're going to have the whistle stopping the action once again here. Clock is stopped this time around. 4 minutes, 14 seconds. Right away violation. Penalty number 5 here going in favor of the team in green. This is Tonkawa. So Stuart Armstrong with the ball. Back there, he's going to do the honors and bring this one back into the playing surface. Armstrong with the play. Sends it over. Trying to find a teammate, but it's going to be Nick Roldan to pick up the play. Here for Catamount. Nick Roldan. Umpire says to clear, and they do. Now he's going to send a shot down, but it's going to go off to the left-hand side, wide of the goal, and out of play. So another knock-in coming here for the team in the green jerseys. We've got 3 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. And the whistle sounds. This is going to be our courtesy change here for Chucker number 5. We see the players running over to the corners. So we'll let these players hop on a fresh mount, and we'll be right back in it with the action. So we see the players running off into the corners here, hopping on a fresh mount, utilizing our courtesy change. So as soon as we get all of our players back out, we're going to resume the action here with a knock-in to be taken by Tonkawa. Stuart Armstrong back there behind the ball. Just waiting on one more player. He's making his way back out. That, of course, is Jeff Hildebrand. Oh, no, sorry, that was... Jeff's already out there. We were waiting on Gonzalito. So, Gonzalito making his way out here onto the playing field. Ready to get this one back underway here. Stuart Armstrong behind the ball. Ready to send this one back in as soon as the umpire calls play. Umpire calls play. Here comes Stuart Armstrong. Taps this one back into playing surface. Taps it once, then fires a shot downfield. Threads the needle through all of those players. First one to get a hold of the ball, though, is going to be Nick Roldan here for Catamount. Roldan. Nick Roldan. Winds up, sends a pass along the ground, trying to thread the needle and get it up there to Scott Devin. Devin picks up the loose ball play. Scott Devin doing a nice job trying to get this one all the way down. Seward makes an attempt, but the whistle sounds. All right, so the goal does count. Scott Devin gets credit for the goal. Okay, all right. So I'm just hearing from our mounted official that the whistle was blown. The clock is stopped. We've got 3 minutes, 9 seconds. 3:09 left to play here. And here we go. Ball's on the ground. Gonzalito Pierez out of the bowling with the play. Gonza being followed up here by Seward. Jimmy Seward jumps in on the action, picks up the play for Tonkawa. Seward trying to keep this ball moving forward. Miscues. I think it got kicked by a pony there. Picking it up from the back of the pack is going to be Stuart Armstrong. Armstrong with a powerful shot downfield, but it's going to go off to the right-hand side, wide of the goal. So Catamount maintain their 2-goal lead here. 7-5 the score as Juan Bellini brings the ball back into play on the knock-in. 2.5 minutes left to play. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in Chucker number 5 as Juan Bellini brings this ball into play. Drops it back behind now for Nick Roldan. Roldan winds up, sends a shot along the ground. Not quite where he wanted to place that ball. It's going to be picked off here. Gonzalito Pierez and Grant Gansey trying to disrupt that play, but Gonza maintains possession. Gonzalito now fighting for possession here with Nick Roldan. They're fighting for it. It's a battle of the number 3s. Coming through now is going to be Jimmy Seward. Seward for Tonkawa, the number 2. Zigs and zags trying to keep this one alive. Where's that ball going to end up? It's going to be on the mallet here of Gonzalito Pierez. Comes off of a defender, and picking it up now is going to be Stuart Armstrong. Armstrong from the back of the pack. He leaves it behind here for Gonzalito. Gonzalito Pierez trying to make something happen here. Gonzalito winds up, takes the shot. And Gonzalito Pierez took the shot there, but it did go wide. We're going to have a knock-in here to be taken by Juan Bellini for Catamount. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. 1:15 on the clock. Uh-oh. And the ball did break in half. So we do have a whistle here. The ball broke. That does happen occasionally. Not very often, but it does happen. It happens enough that we kind of have a protocol as to what to do with it. So here we have that broken polo ball. So we're going to get the the larger of the pieces off the playing field, and we're going to have a bowling right here about center field. What's that? We got 1:05 on the clock. 1 minute left to play as Nick Roldan gets a hold of that one out of the bowling. Roldan working his way down on the near side. Ooh, bad luck. Can't quite reach that one. And now it's going to be Jimmy Seward to come in here on the action for Tonkawa. Jimmy can't quite make a play as Juan Bellini coming down the line. Can he get this one all the way down to the goal mouth? Grant Gansey gets a hold of it. And Gansey going to put another point on the board here. Nicely done there by Grant Gansey. We've got... There's the 30-second warning horn. Ball still in the umpire's hand. That's all we got, folks, for Chukker number 5. We'll be right back after the short break here with our 6th and final Chukker of regulation time after the break. Troy does it, he's like... Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club on the McClure River Ranch Field, number 1. This, of course, is the Ute Challenge FINAL. Here we've got the two teams making their way out here, ready to start off our 6th and final Chukker. 8-5 is the score. Catamount with the lead. So 3 goals separate these two teams as we start our 6th and final Chukker. Just waiting on the field crew to exit the playing field. Big shout out to the field crew. These guys do a great job keeping everything under control and clearing the field of debris in between Chukkers. These guys are definitely out there working hard. So here we go. Ball's on the ground. We're underway. No one quite knew where that ball ended up, but it's going to be Jimmy Stewart. He's called off now by Stewart. Stuart Armstrong with a little pass over here to Gonzalito Piedes. Gonzalito picks up the play, working his way down, keeps it to himself now, avoids the hook, sends a pass down the field here. It's going to be trapped. Now, Nick Roldan with the play here for Catamount. Nick Roldan. Into the corner now. Nick trying to work this ball out of there. Having a little bit of trouble. He's being surrounded there by green jerseys. Nick Roldan with the windup, comes off of a defender's pony, but it's going to be Juan Bellini, I believe, to get there. No, look at that. Nice play there by Stewart. Rides Bellini wide and allows Gonzalito to pick up the play. Gonzalito Piedes now looking down. He's got the goal mouth in his sights. Gonzalito winds up, takes the shot from there, but it's going to get stopped along the way, and we do have a whistle stopping the clock with 5 minutes and 1 second. 5:01 on the clock. Early here at Chukker. All right, so penalty number 2. This is going to be a penalty number 2. We've got 5:01 on the clock. Crossing over after the shot is the call on the field. So here we go. And with the shot. Jeff Hildebrand finds the high mark, puts his team back within 2 now. So Jeff Hildebrand does get credit for that penalty number 2 conversion. 6-8 now the score. 2 goals separating these two teams as we make our way back to center field. 4.5 minutes left to play here as the ball is put back on the playing surface. Nick Roldan out of the Bolin. Got a slight touch on it. Not the touch he was looking for. It's going to be picked off now. Bolini, now Jeff, now Grant. And Gonzalito trying to get a hold of that one, but unable to make contact. Here is Nick Roldan now for Catamount. Nick Roldan. Roldan winds up, sends it down the field. Out in front here, he's got Scott Devin on the move. Ooh, bad luck. That ball took a funny bounce, hit a divot, and unable to make contact with it. It's going to be Jimmy Seward now to back this one out of there for Tonkawa. Seward, his pass over here to Gonzalito Piedes. Gonza. He's got Jimmy running downfield. It sends a pass out here trying to get a hold of his number 2. That is Jimmy Seward. Slams on the brakes a little bit. Lets that defender go by. Jimmy Seward, nice play here for the number 2 in Tonkawa. Jimmy Seward keeping this ball, working down the field. Still in the driver's seat here. Jimmy Seward, can he get this one under control? Not this time. It's going to be stolen out of there now by Nick Roldan. For Catamount. Roldan all by himself out here, but he's got Gonzalito working his way, trying to get back up here and catch up to Nick. Roldan still working his way down the field. Out in front here, Nick Roldan. One more tap ought to do it. Nick Roldan gets it done, puts a point on the board. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to play here as we head back to center field for another Bolin on our mounted official. I do believe this is going to be our courtesy change. Yes, it is the final courtesy change of this match. Clock is stopped. 3:09 now. As we see players taking advantage of this official timeout, we are going to get this one back underway as soon as we get all of our players back out here. And 3:09 left to go. So we see some players electing to stay on their ponies, most of which, however, ran off to hop on a fresh mount. So, as soon as we get the Catamount squad back out here, we're going to get this one back underway. Get it put back on the ground. Catamount taking back their 3-goal lead here. 9-6 the score. So, we got the players out here assembling at center field, ready to get this one back underway. 3:09 on the clock. 3:09 left to play here in regulation time. Umpire has the teams lined up, and here we go. Ball's back on the ground. We're underway. Scott Devin out of the Bolin, trapped that ball. Now flips it back over here to Nick Roldan. Roldan with the play. Drops it back behind here for Bolini. Bolini hooked out of there by Jimmy Seward. Nice play there by Seward. Now Gonzalito Piedes with the ball. Looking around. He's got players in motion downfield. Gonzalito Piedes winds up, sends a pass down, trying to get it a hold of. Trying to find Jimmy Seward. Finds him. Jimmy Seward on the near side. Sends a shot to the goal mouth. Will it go? Oh, no. It's going to be stolen out of there. Jimmy Seward unable to finish that one off. That ball stolen out of there. But Jimmy gets a hold of it back down here. But Juan Bellini picks up the play once again and sends it down the sideboards. That ball comes to a stop here along the boards. We've got 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. 2:10 on the clock, 2:10. And keeping this one moving. Gonza with the play on the near side, keeping this one moving downfield. Now back to the offside, trying to keep this one heading towards that goal, but Nick Roldan gets there first and steals this one back here for Catamount. Nick Roldan keeping this one moving downfield. He's in the driver's seat. Nick Roldan winds up, sends it high up in the air. Where's that ball going to drop? It drops right down in front here of Scott Devin. Devin unable to make contact. Stewart got a hold of it. Now Scott picking up the loose ball play. Scott Devin still with control here. Keeping this one moving downfield. He's surrounded by green jerseys. Now Jimmy Seward in on the action. Jimmy Seward picking it up. 1.5 minutes left to play. 1 minute 30. And now this ball picked off. Sent down here. Armstrong to Pierres. Gonzalito Pierres with the play here at Gonzalito sends a shot down, trying to get a hold of one of his teammates. Where's that ball going to end up? It's going to be picked off out of there by Juan Bellini. We've got 1 minute left to play. 1 minute left on the clock here as Gonzalito picks this one up once again here for Tonkawa. Gonza trying to figure out where to go with this one. Gonzalito Pierres winds up, sends a shot down. And it's going to be saved there on the doorstep by Juan Bellini. Bellini sends this one all the way across the field to the sideboards. Just a couple of seconds ahead of our warning horn. We will play out the final 30 seconds here in this chukker, seeing as this is the last chukker of play. There's a 30-second warning horn. Nick Roldan with possession, working his way down. Nick Roldan. Nick Roldan winds up and crushes this ball down the field. Out in front here, he's got Grant Ganzi over there. 3 goals separating these two teams. About 10 seconds left to play. Granty sends that one wide of the goal, and we're just going to go ahead and let this clock tick down in just a couple of seconds here. And there is the double horn, marking the official end of this match. What a fun one that was. Congratulations to Catamount, coming out victorious here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick commercial break here. Stay tuned. We've got prizes and awards, and then we also have another game set to begin at 12:45. So those of you who are here with us fieldside, don't go anywhere. We still got a lot of polo left to be played. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break here and get the trophy table set up. We'll be right back with more entertainment.
There's something about when you get up early, prep the plane, and you take off, and you get that first light of day, and the air is crystal smooth. You can see forever. You have to have the right aircraft for the right flight with the right crew up front. Only NetJets can do this. The flight dissolves into the background. It should just be the here and now.
White Claw Hard Seltzer, a wave of refreshment. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process. Made pure. Nothing tastes like White Claw Hard Seltzer.
The world's best polo in your pocket. Chukker TV, the only app you'll need to watch polo. The world's best polo in your pocket.
Chukker TV, the only app you'll ever need to watch polo.
An active lifestyle means you never stop moving. That's why only Theragun devices are designed to release your body's deepest muscle tension, so you can do the things you love. Land that pose, hit that final rep, taste success, and do it all over again. You only have one body. Make it a TheraBody.
To be able to come here and play a course such as this, it's a great experience. Probably the best tee gift I've ever received, so, and that's no lie. My wife actually gave me a pair for Christmas before I played in the tournament, so this will be my third pair, so I'm looking forward to it.
Over the calf, 17 and a half. Outseam, 43 and a half.
We make a personal pattern for everybody, and that takes a lot of different points on a body to draft a pattern.
I have at least 7 or 8 pair. Great golf course and get a pair of blue jeans out of the deal is freaking awesome.
The down for that is 17 and a quarter.
What was that, about 32?
Yep, you nailed it.
Same thing you've been wearing since high school.
6 and a half.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks so much for being here, and good luck today on the course. We will do a true shotgun start today, so good luck today, and y'all have a great time.
People
People aren't accustomed to getting a gift like custom pants at a golf tournament, but for clubs that do offer that to their members, it's been a success every time because it's so unique, it's so different, and it's an American-made product that's custom. You get measured for it, you get to design it and pick it. Who doesn't like that?
Getting a pair of jeans from Blue Dot is a great gift, something unique, something that they normally wouldn't get that they really appreciate.
As far as barns go, it's 10 points.
The weather, scenic views are unbelievable. To be up here in the mountains in this weather, I don't think you have many choices nicer than this.
I feel like we have some really competitive polo up here. It's friendly competitive polo.
The place is amazing. Good polo fields, good players, good horses, so it's a good experience. It's really good.
Club, they have empanadas there, they have Argentine style barbecue.
I'm in love with this place. The club is really nice, the people is really good.
At least what I can see is that it's an amazing place to be playing polo with the family and with good friends, enjoying, and the weather is great. I can't complain at all.
There's so much to do up here, and people are great, and there's some of the best polo in the country up there.
I think this is the place to play polo in the summer.
It's as good as it gets for summer polo.
It's made new home.
And as soon as our child is old enough, she's going to be in her polo school.
You just want to be a horse in that barn.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're live here at Aspen Valley Polo Club with our trophy and awards presentation. Our best playing pony for this match, of course, goes to Nothing Hidden. The horse owned and ridden by Stuart Armstrong. He played this horse in the third chucker. So congratulations to Stuart and Nothing Hidden. Next up, we've got, and that, of course, is a 6-year-old horse. So here we go. We got the lovely Lindsay Fosnot here from NetJets. Lindsay, we're going to have you stand out in front here. Lindsay, we're going to have you stand in front, and the players will come to you here to do the awards presentation. We're going to start things off here with the runners-up. The runners-up will go first. The runners-up, of course, Tonkawa. We're going to start things off here with the number 1, Jeff Hildebrand. Yeah, we'll have the presenter just stay there at center field, and we'll have the players come to you. Next up, playing the number 2 position today, Jimmy Seward. Playing the number 3 today, Gonzalito Pierez. And rounding out the lineup, playing the number 4 back position, we just saw him receive the award for the best playing pony. That is Stuart Armstrong. Congratulations to the Tonkawa team. Next up, we're going to have the winners. Of course, the winners of the Ute Challenge is Catamount. Playing number 1 position today, Scott Devon. And next up, we got Grant Gansey playing the number 2 position today. Next up, with the number 3 on his back, that is Nick Roldan. And rounding out the lineup, playing the number 4 back position, Juan Bellini. And we have one more award to give, and we have the lovely Lindsay Fosnot here from NetJets. She's going to present this award, the MVP award. Today's MVP for the Ute Challenge goes to Nick Roldan. Congratulations, Nick. Congratulations to the entire Catamount squad. Thank you guys so much for being a part. Scott, very happy to have you here in the house this week. Very happy to have you guys here. So, get some photos taken here, and then, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, or actually tune back in to the broadcast. We're going to start our next match here in just about an hour from now. So we have the High Alpine Cup final set to begin here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Cale Newman. On behalf of everyone here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club and Chucker TV, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys at the next broadcast starting in just about an hour. Thank you much.